Hi, my name is Nicole, and I am here with another message. Um, I wanted to talk about the story of Martha and Mary, and this topic came up during my time that I was spending with God. I was in His presence, and I was just worshiping Him. And then He mentioned the name Martha, and I immediately shifted from worship to wanting to know you know why why did He mention Martha. And so He took me to the book of Luke, chapter 10, and around the 38th verse, I think it was between 38 through 41, it speaks of how Jesus was he was out, spreading the gospel, and he came to Martha and Mary's home, and they invited him in. And so Martha was in the kitchen preparing dinner, focused on, getting everything all perfect for him because, he was a guest in the house. So, Martha was doing her hospitality thing. But Mary, on the other hand, she was sitting at Jesus' feet while he taught. And so she was just there, soaking in everything that he was teaching. And it kind of bothered Martha that Mary wasn't helping her. And so she mentioned it to Jesus that, oh, Martha, is not, Mary is not helping. Don't you think she should be helping? And that was when Jesus told her that you're worried about all the wrong things. You're worried about all these details when Mary is doing the right thing. So Mary's doing the right thing. So in other words, what God was trying to get me to understand is, when we are on this journey, or basically when we are in His will and we are doing these things to please Him, He wants us to understand it's okay for us to serve, but we have to understand it's two different things that He's asking us to do. Well, not two, but it's okay to serve, but don't get so caught up in serving that you're missing that time in His presence. You're missing that time for Him to minister to you. Don't get so caught up in serving and doing all the right things, but you're not doing what's really most important, and that is being in His presence. Again, allowing Him to minister to you and just spending that intimate time with Him. And not just that, just even with, reading the Word, like that is important too. I know we get so caught up in, purpose and what we're on this earth to do, but we tend to forget that we are also here. That purpose is supposed to, we're also here to serve God, and that purpose is to serve God as well, but we are also here to worship Him as well. We're here to, be in relationship with Him. That, it's not just a religion, it's relationship. And having a relationship with Him is very, very important. And it's something that we should not, overlook. It's something, spending time in His presence and allowing Him to minister to us. And just that intimate time is not something that we should put on the back burner or put off because we don't have enough time because we're too busy serving. So He told Mary that she was too caught up, Martha, that she was too caught up in the details of all these different things. But Mary is actually doing what is more beneficial, or which was more beneficial in that moment. But the whole point is He wants us to know that we should not be sacrificing our intimate time, our relationship with all the things in the world, or even serving. Like, don't get so caught up in serving that you never make that time to spend with Him. Sometimes the calls and the purposes that He has many on it, it consumes us. But it is very important for us to make time with Him daily, to spend time with Him daily in His presence, and not get so caught up again with working and, just working and, like this, the culture, the hustle culture, and you're trying to make your, the money, you're trying to get your bag, whatever, this and that. You have to make time for him. It's very important, and it's very important to him, and that we make time with him. And it's, just with any other relationship, you make time for that person that you're in a relationship with. And that's how we're supposed to do with him, that we cultivate a relationship with him through intimacy. And that is the point that he was trying to make. And I just wanted to come and you know just let whoever needs to hear this know that he loves it when we're in purpose. He loves it when we are obedient and doing whatever he's called us to do. But he also loves it when we come and we sit at his feet and spend that intimate time with him. He loves it when we are feeding into that relationship with him. And so I pray that this reach whoever needs to hear this. And until next time, you have a good one. Bye.